Hello everyone, this is the Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, the maintenance pretty much just ended, and I was getting kind of, I was like, darn it, because I was working on the Hrid legendary hero battle on Abyssal, and so I spent some time during the maintenance just thinking about how to tackle it, and well, we did it. So unfortunately, it's gonna be like a real try-hard clear where you actually like use healing and use dancing and stuff, but I mean, I don't have that much time on my hands right now, so I don't think I'll be able to find a solution where I like use no healing and no dancing, because that's pretty ridiculous for this legendary hero battle, as we'll see. Look forward to me making videos on these too. Lucina is kind of the same deal. I use like heals and stuff, and same for Ryoma, but I don't think I need to for Ryoma's legendary hero battle. Because on Infernal, I remember Adult Tiki annihilating super easily, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But anyways, let's stop stalling and get to the team. So we will see today why close counter Nino is still doing her thing. She doesn't actually use close counter a lot here, but we'll get to it. Savage Blow here is unfortunately to manipulate the AI, because when I was working on my solution, realized like I could take down these units, but they were just coming too fast, so I needed to stall out the healer, as I'll show in the video as we go on. So that's why we have that. And we have Dragon Fang for the nuke, because Dragon Fang never gets old, does it, with Blade Toe? And Desperation, you'll see why, you can probably figure out right away. Here we're running a semi-standard Adult Tiki build, so running Heavy Blade this time, so we can proc those Ignis specials if we get doubled, and we proc Heavy Blade, which with 58 attack with Light Breath Plus is not entirely consistent, but it's good enough for what we're doing. So there's a lot of annoying stuff on this map, and so there's a lot of behind the scenes AI manipulation shenanigans that I was doing, trying out like really small subtle changes to get the AI to do what I wanted, and I eventually figured something out, so that's nice. And then we have Bryden Indian and Veronica running the same set as always, because obviously optimal Kappa. So anyways, let's get started. So ironically, I don't know if I want to show it because it makes Hrid look really embarrassing, but I mean, so the thing is, on Infernal and stuff, he doesn't actually have a lot of speed, and so even though he had his, I think it's called Joel, I don't know how to pronounce these words, so even though it was active, my Adult Tiki was just able to double through him with quick riposte, because minus speed Tiki is obviously optimal for doubling. And just literally one turn cleared. I don't know if I want to show that, because it's just, the cheese is so good. It's almost too good. But anyways, here Nino's going to barely pick up the kill on the Axe Knight, because Blade Tomes are balanced, and who cares about max HP, right? I don't know why they didn't give the Axe Knight Wary Fighter, but as you will see here, that Savage Blow damage is incredibly important for keeping the Cleric at bay while we go nuke some units. So unfortunately I had to use this. With this team, there's basically no way I can manipulate the units in such a way where I can get one round KOs consistently, because after all, this is still a meme. Like, Nino can't tank a billion hits in a row, and she can't one-shot Omega inflated units, because there's a limit to your attack stat. Like, when are you going to get 110 attack to one-shot this guy? Of course, with Dragon Fang you probably could, but then how do you get that Dragon Fang up consistently to fight every single unit with their inflated stats? So this blue Manakee here with dull range is pretty annoying, as we will see. Nino does not do very much damage right now because she's getting ployed, and ignoring all those blade tome buffs is pretty OP. So, and then there's also this vocab with rally up attack, which basically permanently gives all the enemy units +6 attack, because this vocab is literally only going to rally up attack plus for like the entire match till the very end. So it's a pretty nasty map, but this team still, when we actually pull out the try-hard cards and stuff, we can still do it. Because that's how it is. So Tiki here is going to charge up her Ignis, which is going to be useful. And move Nino here to take out this guy. We're going to get ployed, and defense fainted, I guess, maybe. But it doesn't matter because it's a green cav. And so there's something important to note here, is that Adult Tiki is debuffed by Seal Defense Res, and so we actually have to dance Tiki to remove those debuffs, because if we don't, then we're behind on kills. Basically, we miss a kill, and the Sword Fighter has Miracle with more than 1 HP, so things go really bad if we attack. We can kill the Sword Fighter of Ignis, but as I've tried in my variations, it does not work. It just doesn't. So, and have Nino take out this green Cavalier, have a Dragon Fang ready. So this green mage is the one who's going to take out the Ignis from Tiki, which is fine because this enemy Sword Fighter has Miracle, which is... Someday I want to build a Miracle defense team, but Miracle's pretty darn funny when it works well. So Tiki's gonna proc her Ignis and leave this guy at 1 HP, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to leave the Sword Fighter with Miracle ready at not 1 HP. So there's some AI manipulation going on, because obviously these two guys have really low defense. And this blue Manakee's like, ooh, delicious. So that's the thing. So now we're going to take out the Sword Fighter really quickly. And so that Heavy Blade coming in clutch, getting those special acceleration charges, which is why I personally think Infantry Rush is a really good meme skill. Because if Tiki has Heavy Blade not in her kit, she can run stuff like Close Defense Seal and things, and that allows her to do things like proc 1-round Ignis with Breath of Fog and Distant Counter, which is otherwise not really heard of. So anyways, we're going to just reposition here and get everyone out of range to prepare for the disaster of this turn. So this was pretty much around the point where I really had to think, and I had to keep configuring my units around in this box, because for one, this guy, 99 HP Refrigerator, has Panic Ploy, so obviously my units are going to get Panic Ployed. They're in range. So a lot of variations I've tried, and so this is what works. So now we're going to have Tiki attack into this Axe Dragon, and that allows Tiki to get the Light Breath Plus buffs for the rest of the turn, and you can probably already figure out what's going to happen based on where Nino is and where Hrid is. I wonder what's going to happen. So, you know, Hrid is cool, like Joel is a pretty strong effect if you can get that consistency off of like Attack Smoke or Panic Ploy or whatever. There's many ways you can get this weapon to proc, and then he has decent res, and then distant counter, you know, and decent HP. What could possibly beat that? A unit with a decent amount of attack. So we're just going to blow him out of the water, and There we go, Savage Blow manipulating the AI again. So we're going to heal up Nino here. Basically, because we don't have much of a choice, because this thief has some attack. And it's going to have Rally Up attack active as well, so it's just not good. Now we're going to finish off the Axe Dragon Veronica. So again, this is more AI manipulation shenanigans. If we leave the Axe Dragon alive for Tiki to kill, bad things happen. The units don't move where I want them to. So the idea is I'm just trying to get them in the proper position. And we have drive speed on Nino, so Tiki can avoid the double from the blue Manakete. And she does a crud ton of damage to the Manakete, which is perfect because we don't actually want to kill, as we will see. It's all about the manipulation, boys. Because the issue is keeping our backline support unit safe, and so we're gonna heal Nino, get that Windfire Balm up and running. Going to take out this blue Manakete with Ignis. It's gonna hurt. But yeah, you can see the blue Manakete does usually double Tiki, but with the power of memes, minus speed Tiki is optimal for avoiding doubles, Kappa. And since this thief would obviously kill Veronica, but this cleric can't because no Wrathful Staff, we're gonna take out this thief and AI manipulation shenanigans at its finest. And now we'll just because again the Lance Cav is incoming, that allows us to just stall with Tiki. Because what's the weapon triangle? It doesn't exist. But anyways, Tiki's going to face tank this Bocav and also not get doubled because again we're running our standard drive speed. Not that it matters in many instances, but you can see here this Lance Cav as Draconic R. It looks scary, but all we have to do is heal up, and so we can take out the Lance Knight and easily take the guy out because being blue isn't helpful when you're facing Nino. And you can see here the Lance Cav cannot annihilate Tiki at all, so we're just free to pick up the kill on the Bocav here and get our Savage Blow damage in. So it's going to hurt, but we're gonna live, which is all that matters. And so now for the finale, we see that this Lance Cavalier here has 58 attack, and well, Nino has a decent amount of attack. It's not amazing. I mean, attack, defense. You can see again, things aren't going to go well for the cleric here. And we're gonna take out the cleric handily here. Even after the gravity proc, still fine. And you can see there that Tiki is dying because she has that seal debuff. So now the Lance Cavalier is convinced he should attack Nino because why not? So close counter coming in clutch, Kappa. It wouldn't have mattered, but that's the one time I get to use close counter there in that time. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.